Good morning, campers. Welcome back. We are still on the same flight that I was previously left you all on, except we are now descending towards our destination. So we've flown into clouds, as expected. So we are on an instrument approach. I had to program it myself into the flight plan, which was just a complete pain, but I figured it out eventually. So got that in. We also added our altitudes for this. I had to manually add each individual waypoint to line us up with the runway. So we're just gonna so the GPS nav setting will follow this course, but we're gonna have to manually do the altitude steps, which is not too big a deal. I think we can manage that. We are currently descending towards Obuque. Once we get to Obuque, we will start descending towards Rapu. And then we'll start our turn towards the runway. And hopefully we'll see the runway before we hit the ground. We do have our minimums here. If we get to 540 feet, we just level off, keep flying. And if we don't see the runway, we just go try something different. What's my missed approach pattern here, actually? Should probably know this. Missed approach, climbing right turn to 2500, direct Zilko, and hold. Alright, so I should probably add Zilko at some point. Well, we'll see. And then from Zilko, we can retry the other ones. Alright, so we'll just have to... If we miss the approach, we'll just have to reprogram it again. I think we might just do a climb and return to Obuque and then try that again, but we'll see exactly how far off we are. So we're in nothing to see outside, unfortunately. It's also the sun is going down, so everything is red. It's over there somewhere. It's exciting. Also, the aircraft iced up, and I almost died. I didn't actually stall. It's just the stall alarm went off because the stall warning iced up because I wasn't paying attention to the outside air temperature. But we do have de-icing active at the moment, just so since we are flying through a cloud, and I believe there's ice on the wings. Yeah, there you can see a little bit of ice on. Let's just pan left. See a little bit of ice on this airframe here, and also yeah, you can see some on that as well. And that's flickering in and out of existence. Truly spectacular right there. There we go. Now it's gone. Whatever that was. Our landing lights are on. It's going to be an exciting one, actually, I think. This particular landing. Let's get nice and close in on that display. So we are only at 76,000, so I actually want to start dropping altitude a little bit quicker. Let's do 1,300 feet per minute. I was hoping to be down to 3,000 by the time we got to Obuque, and we're not there yet, for sure. We are at idle power, maximum prop. It's, yeah. I think we'll be alright. So, as long as we're down to 2,000 by the time we get to Rapu, I think we'll be good. We haven't started the turn yet. Also, we still haven't descended out of this cloud, so that's terrifying. I really hope 540 feet is out of the cloud at least. Oh, we are descending very rapidly. I'm just going to cut what little power I have left. A little bit of an updraft there. That's fun. That suggests thunderstorms. I'm afraid to look at the radar. Very afraid to look at the radar. Actually, I probably should just out of... let's remove the flight plan. Let's... Weather? No, that's not it. Back. Display. Oh, that's not encouraging. X-Rad? back. Display. That's really not encouraging at all. Oh no! Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Alright, let's bring up flight plan again. Oh no. GPS. Okay, we're beginning our turn. Let's bring back topo. I want something that's less depressing. Ooh. That looks different. Neat. We'll leave that like that. I didn't mean to do that, but I'll leave it like that. Bring our flight plan back up. Alright, we need 2,000, so let's select 2,000 for our new altitude, and I think our descent will continue right on through 3,000 now for 2,000. We are on just flight following mode now, because the air traffic control just did not understand my changes to my flight plan at all, and they were trying to send me up to 18,000 feet, which I did not want to do in a caravan. Probably doable. Not interested. Not interested. We don't have oxygen in this thing. I mean, it can, but this one doesn't. So, not a good idea. Ooh, we are actually at a reasonable speed now. That's good. Let's actually not be descending quite so fast. 500. Okay, I like that. There we go. 120 knots. I'm pretty good with that. Pretty good with that. That's a nice chill descent rate. Let's just update our. Let's actually get the automated weather. Can I get the automated weather on this one? There we go.
Automated weather observation 0500 Zulu. Wind 222 at 32. Visibility free and heavy rain. Sky condition. Few clouds at 1,200 feet. Few clouds at 4,200 feet. Few clouds at 11,200 feet. Temperature 10 C, dew point 10 C, altimeter 2931.
All right, so the clouds break up at 1,200 feet. That's really cutting it close.
Automated weather observation 0500 Zulu. Wind 222 at 32. Visibility free and heavy rain. Sky condition. Few clouds at 1,200 feet. Few clouds at 4,200 feet. Few clouds at 11,200 feet.
Whew, terrifying. All right.
Papa Alpha Papa November traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 1 3 miles southwest inbound.
Nope.
Visual runway 25.
Fantastic. All right, so the way this works is we're just going to follow this right in. That these two waypoints will line us up almost perfectly with the runway. Pilot point, again, is where we are attempting to land, which is a gravel runway, which should be, it's like 5,000 feet long, so it should be no problem for this lovely, lovely caravan. Hopefully the runway lights will be on by the time we get there. I'm really hoping the runway lights are on, because this is an illuminated gravel runway. So if the lights aren't on, we're in trouble, because I don't know how else I'm going to see it in this soup. Nope, we have descended to 2,000. Let's get our throttle back up a little bit. We are... Yeah, let's get our throttle to idle. That should do. Ooh. I see stuff. I don't see any runway lights, though. So it should be... The airport should be left and forward? I can't see squat. It is so dark. The airport should be somewhere out here. I have no idea. Right in here. I can't see anything. Why is it so dark? This runway is supposed to be light. It's supposed to have lights. Why are there no lights? Someone turn on my runway, please. Pretty please. Someone turn on my runway. I should turn off the bright inside lights is what I should do. Doot. Let me see. Nope, wrong button. That. Oh. Okay, let's turn at least one of these back on. That one. All right. Let's. Wrong button. Okay, so let's pedestal lighting. Glare shield. Okay. All the knobs turn blue. That's the knobs blue button. And that off. Okay. That should light up most of my... That really didn't do much of it. All that did was turn my switches blue. All that accomplished. Alright. I guess we'll turn that on. That gives us a little bit of light. I still can't see anything outside. Oh my gosh. I can't see anything. Like there's terrain. Like there's terrain features. This is water. So I'm hoping... Yeah, so this is what we should be seeing out there. And then the runway's off here somewhere. I'm hoping the reason I can't see it is just it's a little bit too far away. Really hope the lights are working. It's supposed to be a lighted airstrip. Why wouldn't it be a lighted airstrip? Oh, I'm so sad. Let's just turn on the seatbelt sign for our ghosts passengers. Got our landing lights on already. Which you would be able to see. We are... Oh, man, that just... Characters puts their head all over the place. Everywhere except where I need them. Let's just crank that on one notch. And just... These are useless. I say... Oh, actually, they weren't useless. Okay, I see how these are helpful. Now... just remember to turn that off probably before we land. I feel like I should turn down the brightness on the glass cockpit a little bit. I think that's one of these buttons, yeah. How's that? That's a little bit more tolerable. How low can it go? Is that just like completely off? Oh, that's perfect actually. All right, cool. Still nothing outside, but not super surprised. What if I just pop the view external? What's that? I think that might be the sun. Somehow. Ooh! Ooh! I think these are runway lights. Maybe? They are very confusing runway lights if they are runway lights. Rightly know what those might be. I alongside the airport? No, the airport should be, like, left and behind. Somewhere. Alright, well... At least we know there's civilization here now. That's encouraging. So, if we... pop down and take a look at our flight plan, so... As we cross Rapu and Osino, we stay at 2,000. Oh, our RPM's a little high. There we go. That's fine. Actually, I'm supposed to keep that at full because we're on approach. Ish. That's with my throttle at idle, by the way. We're doing 145 knots. We got a little bit of a tailwind, which is why we're turning around to land in the other direction. So yeah, Osino, we're at 2,000, then we start descending 1,700 here, and then down to 540 by the time we get closer to the runway. And we just hold 540. Hold 540 as we approach. Let's go ahead and arm 1,700 just so we can just immediately switch to that as we cross. No, I can't. Okay. Why are we going so fast? So as we cross Osino, we'll switch. I can't see anything. Nothing. It's all pitch black. It's flying blind. This isn't even like night VFR conditions. It's just night. Just nothing outside but black. Oh, I'm so glad we plugged in all these waypoints. I would never be able to find this airport without them. All right, turning left towards Osino, keeping 2,000. Idle throttle. Somehow, but idle, I want to point it out again. Not minimum throttle. We're at idle power. Beta is actual like idle. And then there's also reverse, which is interesting. I guess you just like fully reverse the prop. It's kind of cool, actually. I've used it a couple of times for really short landings in this thing. I have a button on my throttle that switches the propeller to reverse. Gosh, I hope I actually make this landing. It's going to seem real silly for me to just completely miss the landing after this. What is RA? Recommended altitude? Maybe? Radar altitude. Radar altitude. Oh, nice. I bet that is radar altitude. Outside temperature still 6 Celsius, so we're going to keep the pitot heat and stall warning heat off. Once we are on our descent, we will dim the lights so we can see a little bit better outside, because this game actually like simulates your pilot's eyes being a little bit weird. Pull back our prop just a tad, because I don't want to be going over 1900 if I can avoid it. It's probably fine, but it's flashing red, and that I assume is a problem. Alright, here we go. Turning to Wobes. For Wobes, we need vertical speed. Wrong direction. Vertical speed minus 500. pull our power back even more. So there are 2 obstructions of up to 200 feet in the vicinity of this runway. So that's why we're coming in down to just 540. As you can see, that is our barometric minimum. Let's just reset that. There we go. That helps. We're actually a little bit lower than we thought we were because the pressure has dropped a little bit. Alright, so we're... on our descent. Alright, we're at 1700. Let's go ahead and arm 600. Because we don't want to go below 500, or we don't want to go below 540, so 600 is the lowest we can set there. And we'll start that descent as we reach Wobes. And we start looking for the runway, which might be that right there. We might be dead on for that. I think that's actually, I think that those are runway lights. Yep, we got red. I'm doing the thing. All right. Let's just turn the pointer off and zoom. We're doing it. All right, vertical speed mode on. Bring us down to 600 feet per minute. I think ought to be a good descent rate. Keep pulling our throttle back. All right, feet on pedals. Let's just turn that off, and that's already off. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. I can't see squat. I mean, I can see the runway, but oh my gosh. Little high, little high. Let's bring our power down a little bit more. All right, you know what? We got the Pappy. Let's just kill the autopilot. Just drop 1 notch of flaps. No, I want to see the runway, please. Yeah, there we go. The only lighting in my room right now is the lighting of my joystick, which glows orange when I move it. Oh, no. We are super high. Just keep dropping our altitude. We're still good. We're still good.
500.
Okay, 500 feet. That is radar altitude. Okay, we're below our barometric minimum. Still high. I'm okay with high. More flaps. Unintentional climbing. This is gonna be a real short landing. Brakes, reverser. Stop, 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 stop. Please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. Ah! We landed. Cut that a little close, I think. Okay. Whew. I need any information about how this airport's laid out at all. Okay, so turn around and taxi to the other end of the runway, I guess. All right. Whoop. I came so close to the end of the runway. Oh my gosh. Retract the flaps. Oh, I forgot to call out final as well. Whoops. That was a little stressful, I will admit. Oh, we came in definitely too high. I should have turned off the autopilot sooner once I had the lights in sight. The glide slope indicators. But, you know, it worked out. I can't see anything. It's so dark. Taxi lights? I don't feel like that helped. Oh, that did help. Would sure be nice if anyone had lights here. Oh, there's a car. Alright, we are clear of the runway, so let's yell that on our intercom. Clear runway.
Papa Alpha Papa November traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is clear of the runway.
So, strobe light off. We'll keep the nav lights on for now. Landing lights off. Cabin lights on. Sure. Seatbelt off. No smoking sign stays on. All these are fine. I should get just the this light. That light. Okay, so we do have some light in the cockpit. I can't see squat. Where am I supposed to park? I don't know. Alright, let's get our transponder to standby. Let's just go ahead and plug the VFR into that now. Whew. Can close out the flight plan. And we're going to pull our mixture back to low idle. Alright, so let's just, looks like most of the airport's to our right, so let's just taxi to the right and see what we see. And not hit the citation. Not hit the $2 million plane. That's going to be, it's like a $5 million case. It's so expensive. That's what I'm saying. Is that a person? So I think the most logical thing to do is just pull up near the building. Because I feel like that's where people are going to be going. Okay. We are stopped. Now we are going to set the parking brake before I let go of the pedals because it's very windy. Alright. Whew. That was pretty successful. Let's, taxi light off, nav lights off, beacon stays on. Ah, that was very successful indeed. I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you all so much for joining me on that adventure in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. That was so much fun. I really enjoy that moment where you finally see the runway lights after you've been flying through just like utter darkness for ages. It's very satisfying. Less satisfying when you almost run off the runway, but also satisfying in a way. Definitely tore up that gravel runway with all those, with slamming on my brakes as soon as I hit the ground. Oh, I'm not going to be welcome here again. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Ellie O'Dare. You can find me at Ellie O'Dare on Xbox Live, which is where you should add me if you want to actually play Flight Simulator with me at some point. That would be cool. Or you can find me at Ellie O'Dare on Twitter, which is the best place to get a hold of me because I check that all the time. Thank you all so much for flying with me today and for watching this video. Welcome to Pilot Point, Alaska, which I'm sure looks much better in the daytime. Can I change the weather? I don't appear to be able to change the weather right now. No, I can't change the weather. Sorry. I'm flying in live multiplayer. I think that's why. Anyway, have a great day. Oh, I should shut down the plane. Cabin lights off. Let's turn that off. Doot 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 doot. And we'll just pull the mixture. Fuel boost off. Avionics off. I think the propeller stopped. Pretty sure the propeller stopped. I know what will make it stop for sure if it hasn't already is to boop, boop. No more fuel. All right, and battery off. Well, I hope everyone's off the plane by now. I can't see.